I'm Ryan, and this is episode 22 of Code Geass. Well, the last episode left us on one hell of a cliffhanger, and I'm very eager to see how it wraps up, so let's just start right now.
About this specially administrated zone of Japan.
Oh, I don't care about any of this, just get to Yuffie.
Must be due to the Kamine Island matter. You think she contacted Zero there?
I suspect there's a connection here that goes all the way to the top.
No connection. The Viceroy wasn't the only one asking what was going on.
I like that guy's hair.
Right, we'll have to sever ties with them at once. I'm afraid it's too late.
It's like it's gonna come to life any moment.
Evidence has already been gathered, Vice Minister. Namely that NAC profit-sharing bribe. I appreciate this, General Dolphin. With this, we can finally sweep away the parasites who are sucking Prince Clovis dry. There are more rats than expected.
I think Clovis has other things to worry about now.
By Princess Euphemia's proposed special zone, aren't they? Over 200,000 people have applied to join the Japan Special Zone. The way things look, that number's only going to grow.
Thanks to you, Suzaku. Because of what you represent to the Japanese people,
Okay, I thought it was going to be like a more direct cliffhanger, but apparently Lelouch just swanned off after that big announcement.
Just as I'm thankful to you. And I hope that you're going to help me with everything that's still to come.
Yes, you're...
I just noticed she has Princess Leia cinnamon buns.
Yes.
Maybe that's what the hat was hiding. Oh god, I'm so impatient and this song is just not doing anything for me still. Just get through it together, people. See, I can do it too, it's not a talent. Leave it alone. And let's see her get to do something now. Remember, he has to come back at some point.
The specially administrated zone of Japan is the first attempt of its kind in Britannia.
Ominous,
Was
mysterious.
first proposed by Her Highness Princess Euphemia. This youthful inspiration was an idea from her school.
And let's see some more of the maid too, because that was a pretty great twist.
Princess Euphemia thinks it's a good idea. Then even I have to.
I wish I had a table right now.
Industries gives its wholehearted support to the plan.
Yuffie really is amazing, isn't she? Now the terrorist groups in Area 11 will lose their popular support and fall apart. Public order will be stabilized.
No one cares about you.
Personally oppose this.
But since you understand the situation, you've sent Dalton to advise her, have you not?
To ensure public policy stays on track.
Oh, and
it's a measure that a vice
I just
lord
found
would
out
obviously take.
this is not Olivier from Fullmetal Alchemist. It's
Viceroy or
the Major from Ghost in the Shell, which somehow no one has ever felt the need to point out in the comments, so
the shadow of Japan that's given to us.
thank you all for just letting me look like an idiot every time I brought her up.
Concession by the Britannians as a result of our resistance efforts. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Lord Kirihara, I heard a rumor that you'll be given a favored position in the special zone in exchange for the Sakuradite mining rights. Don't be suspicious.
That doesn't look suspicious at all.
Request to join the ceremony. That's a clever excuse. How dare you?
Zero. What about him and all of the Black Knights?
The situation is serious. It's not only supporters. Some of the members within our own ranks have already applied to join the special zone. Unlike the
His
Black
hair is
Knights,
getting
there's
out of
no risk
control.
involved in signing up for the Japan special zone.
Besides, when you compare the pedigreed princess with the mysterious unknown man behind the mask, it's obvious which one exudes more appeal.
There's a rumor that Kyoto's cooperating with them too. What's up with that?
They're offering equality, that's why.
Equality, my ass. Don't just accept their word for
My
it.
ass.
I agree. But unless we decide how to respond...
Does anyone actually say that in real life?
You want to apply to the special zone?
Because there it won't make any difference who's a Britannian and who's an 11.
Listen,
You really think so?
if it works like Euphemia's proposal, then it wouldn't be wrong for the Black Knights to support this, right? Yeah, sure, like Britannians would ever honor a promise. I think we should support the zone. It doesn't contradict what Zero said, does it?
But Ogie, that first
It really
off,
does.
accept peace on their terms will be forced to disarm.
Yeah.
That is a problem, isn't it?
We would also get swallowed up in...
Are you
the
contributing
machine and lose our
anything,
independence.
blonde woman?
On the other hand, if we don't support it, then we're against equality and freedom.
Then let's support it.
What, without any guarantees in place?
But we can't ignore it either. Sorry about having you...
Oh, that was short but pointless.
Hey, you helped me go shopping after all. Besides, I heard that you were gonna go meet up with Shirley.
She might need me to go shopping too. Britannians shouldn't be worried just because of the special zone starting up.
Oh yeah, I think you're right about that. Anyway, you better make up with Shirley pretty soon, buddy.
I don't care about your special zone! I don't care about support! I'd sooner die than sign that!
It's a nobleman, a shining example of class.
You think you're equal to us now? The lower classes should simply obey their betters without any backtalk.
There it is.
It's my third monocle this week. I simply must stop being so horrified.
What do you want?
Doesn't it feel good to look down from above? It is rather like being a god.
Hold it, schoolboy. Just back off.
I think you should go home right now.
That's it? That's all you're doing for that?
Yeah, okay, I will. Well, I better get going. Huh? What did you say to him? Come back here at once!
What's wrong, Sir Nobleman? Confusing borrowed power with your own ability is a big mistake, you know. Garbage like you should simply die and be thrown out where no...
I was expecting to do a lot more of this kind of
Sir, why
stuff.
don't you apologize? What do you say?
Apologize? You insolent whelp! Go away!
Thank you very much.
It was nothing.
He came to the aid of that 11 even though he's 0. Or because he's 0. So why would he have been talking to Princess Euphemia? Stop it. If I dig too deep, it'll be dangerous.
Alright, so they weren't just throwing that plotline away.
Kyoto is a...
That makes me feel better about this.
Tomorrow, after the ceremony, why don't you dissolve your group and leave Mount Fuji? We can talk about a legal agreement if you hand over the mining operation to us peacefully. Of course, that will mean the end of your support to the Black Knights.
Is that the guy from
Tomorrow or not doesn't
Season
matter.
2 of Ghost in the Shell there?
That man's downfall is assured.
I'm back.
Anyone who's seen it knows the one I mean.
Welcome home. Oh, where's Shirley?
I'm sorry, Nonnally. She never showed up. I wasn't able to get a hold of her either.
More of her getting back at you, huh? Well, you have seemed sort of chilly toward her.
You think so? Then I'll be nicer. Sayoko, would you bring us some tea, please?
Yes, as you wish, my lord.
You're not spying on us, are you?
I get the feeling you're worried about something, Lelouch.
Huh?
Does it involve Yuffie? It'd be selfish to say that I want to see her again. I'd like to, I admit it, but that would simply cause trouble for you both.
You like her,
Yep,
don't you?
pretty much.
Yes, very much. The same way you like her.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
so.
like her.
We're bringing you live coverage from the stadium where the
Yeah,
inaugural
we're in
ceremony
Legend of
will be
Galactic
held
Heroes all
in
of a
the
sudden with this
specially
music.
administrated zone of Japan. The place is already packed full with 11s. Sorry, I mean with Japanese. And those unable to get in are gathered outside the
That
stadium.
was a
Leslie,
faux pas.
Zero will show up here?
No, and we've heard nothing about it at this time.
Will Zero even show up? I seriously doubt it. What do you think? If the data we have on the man is accurate, then I don't believe he will either.
Is there any purpose to seeing these guys? Hi, Ben Carson.
Princess Euphemia, it's time.
Right.
Zero. It's Zero. Zero.
Oh god, what are you gonna do, jackass?
You accept that you've lost? What are you doing? I thought I would have to carry your identity with me to the grave. If people discover that Zero is a Britannian prince, it's all over. They'll mistake this for a farce planned by the Empire. That would even cause the specially administrated zone to fall apart. Your target is Zero. If If he makes any
Yeah, makes
suspicious
sense.
moves, kill him at once. Yes, my lord.
Zero, welcome to the specially administrated zone.
Greetings, Euphemia Libertania. I wish to request an
He's
audience.
brimming with positivity.
Just with me?
Yes, with you alone.
Something major has happened here, ladies and gentlemen. Zero has just appeared in the open. Under Princess Euphemia's direction, he is moving toward the G1.
I'm afraid
Is it
something's
live?
going to happen. We should have gone there like I thought.
What for? It's not as if we had choice in the matter. Everyone said that if Lancelot was there waiting, Zero wouldn't
Yeah.
show.
It appears to be safe, Your Highness.
Then this way, please.
Princess Euphemia, it's too dangerous to be alone with this man. As your knight, I request that you allow me to accompany you to safety.
No, it's all right. Please, just trust me.
No one cares what you think. Yeah, look at that face.
Come on, how long are we supposed to hang around here?
What, it's not enough for you that Zero instructed us to wait here?
Yeah,
Not really.
Well, first of all, we have to confirm the Empire's true intentions.
Deputy Commander?
Yes.
Zero knows their real intentions. Isn't that why he told us to hide and wait in all four directions? A risky assumption.
He's even got Detard and Rakshana.
4 directions.
Zero is probably planning to
You realize
assassinate
it's still leaves some pretty big holes.
Even though the cameras are off, you're still being extremely careful, aren't you?
I've been in hiding for a long time due to a certain empire, I'm afraid. This is a needle gun made from ceramic and bamboo. It can't be picked up on a metal detector.
Lelouch, you would never shoot me, would you?
No, I would never do that.
Zero,
You'll
though.
be doing the shooting, Yuffie.
Huh?
Is this really all right, leaving her alone with Zero?
That was unexpected.
She ordered us to. Well, she can always press the emergency call button.
Nice camera work there. What's going on? I'm confused.
Is there something wrong? Why are you here? What are you doing with Zero?
It looks like he can see me. Is
Ah,
that because of our
okay.
indirect contact and what occurred at Kamine Island? Or is it because he... But if that's the case, then...
You could almost call it contrived.
This ceremony is being broadcast globally, and the world is going to witness you, a Britannian princess, shoot Zero. What do you think will happen next?
Rioting would break out, I imagine.
Right. Zero will become a martyr, tricked into a death trap, and instantly your
Oh, this
popularity
is,
will crash to earth.
What kind of
I don't know what I
nonsense are you
was
saying? You should
quite
just tell
expecting
me
him to
bring her
do, but
town.
If you force it upon us from on high, then you're as bad as Clovis was. All tasks
this
at hand
is
are clear. After hovering near death,
Kinda
Zero
crossing
will
a
be
line
making
here.
cheers when he makes a miraculous recovery. Because people don't give a damn about reason, but nobody can resist miracles. Now,
he's actually being kind of like Friend from 20th Century
there
Boys.
can only be one Messiah, you understand, and when the people realize that you're a false one, they'll... I thought so.
I need to know one thing. Are you the...
We're supposed to know what's happening?
No. He's reached that point.
Hey, what's wrong?
I have no idea what is going on.
Done to him!
Lelouch!
Stop it! Stop giving me your pity! Spare me your
I don't think that's
charity.
what she's giving.
This is something I have to achieve on my own! And so for that, I shall now stain your hands with blood, Euphemia Libertania!
That isn't my name. I renounced it.
Huh?
There'll probably be a formal announcement issued by the Homeland about it any day now, but I've given up my claim to the throne.
But why?
It's a twist.
Because you accepted Zero, is it?
Well, of course. I have to pay the price for doing something so selfish. Those are the consequences.
Yes, but it wasn't difficult for you to give that up, was it? And I suppose you did it for my sake.
He really is still one of the best
As
characters here.
conceited as you ever were, but no, I did it for Natalie. She told me herself, all I want is to be with my brother, and that's all that matters. I want nothing more.
For that petty reason?
That's right, Lelouch. That's how I made up my mind. It made me stop and seriously reflect on what was truly important to me in life.
It's
Do you
like
understand
the
now?
High Sparrow in Game of
Anything
Thrones.
that has significant meaning or real worth to me.
Has no idea what to
Don't
do with
worry, I won't tell anyone
someone who
about
just
it.
has completely simple motives.
And Cornelia?
It's not like we'll never see each other again.
Yuffie, you are a fool. An amazing fool.
I know I'm not as smart as you, Lelouch. I've never been able to beat you at games or studies, however...
However, in your usual Rash Yuffie fashion, you've managed to end up winning all of it.
Rash Yuffie fashion.
Visualize a sub-viceroy.
That's got to be a meme somewhere.
You see the plain little Yuffie who you used to be.
Then will you join plain little Yuffie and help her?
You are the worst opponent I have ever faced.
Oh yeah.
You win. I'll amend my plans.
Well, we still have
your special zone.
a season and change to go.
Not as your subordinate, all right?
All right. Though you haven't got very much faith in me, have you? Did you honestly believe that by simply threatening me, I would shoot you?
Oh no, you've got it all wrong. When I really want people to follow my orders, they will not resist it.
Don't tell her
To
this.
shoot me, to grant pardon to Suzaku, or any order at all.
Oh, now you're being silly. Stop playing with me.
I'm serious.
Why are you giving this up?
If I told you to kill all the Japanese, it wouldn't matter how you felt about it.
Did that just happen?
Don't make me do it, please. I'm not going to do it, please.
This is kind of breaking the rules, as I understand them.
Did I?
You're right. I have to kill all the Japanese.
I've become like Mao. I can't control my Geass power. Forget the order I just gave you!
Okay, that kind of clears it up. That he had control and now he doesn't.
Right. I've reached an agreement with the Chinese Federation, therefore I should be returning to the homeland today. Should we keep the experimental subject here then, Your Highness? Yes. How intelligent is he? Our resources are rather limited in Area 11. I see. We should ask the Rosenberg Institute about that. Very well. I'll arrange it with them for you to send over the experimental subject.
Well, if they are going to do something like this, this is the best way to do it, where no one's really that much at fault for it. It's just bad luck all around.
A specially administrated zone for that. Owing to Euphemia, everything's going to work out perfectly. Sub-Viceroy, where's...
Hold that thought.
Those of you who call yourselves Japanese, I have a favor to ask. Could you all die, please?
What did she just say? What the hell?
Oh, the actors must have had fun here.
Suzaku! He's only unconscious.
Still not sure what happened there.
I was hoping you'd all just commit suicide, but you can't, can you? Okay, soldiers, please kill the Japanese. Kill them all.
The woman's mad. Cut the mics and cameras now!
Well, this is gonna lead to some things.
Terrorist, stand aside!
And there it is.
Do your duty, hurry up.
Princess Euphemia, what on earth's come over you? Please stop.
Well, funny story.
General!
Forgive me, General, but I mustn't let anyone stand in my way. I have to kill all the Japanese.
That's kind of not included in the order, though. Maybe they can still cover it up with the whole losing control thing.
Exterminate the 11. Don't let any escape. Kill them all.
Stop! What are you doing? All forces, this is Suzaku Kururugi, Knight of Honor of Britannia. Cease fire at once.
Well, news for you. She's following an order right now. So therefore it's the right thing to do. That's how your little world works, isn't it? You moron?
What's going on?
What happened in there?
It can't be. What does the TV say?
Yuffie, stop! This thing... My Geass did this.
Zero, please help us. You must help. You're Japan's savior.
Stop it. Don't call me your savior, because I'm not the Messiah of Japan.
You know, I called him V for Vendetta kind of takeoff earlier. This is going a bit farther than Alan Moore dared. And that's saying something.
Must I atone for this sin? Is this a cross I have to bear too?
Zero, you son of a bitch. What did you do to Princess Euphemia? Tell me.
Andreas Dalton.
Less than you'd think.
Closest of Cornelia's inner circle advisors.
Tamaki, what's happening inside the stadium?
We're trying to figure that out. We're getting a feed from the stadium now. It appears...
Why can't you cut it off? We're not transmitting this. It's someone else.
Stop it. It's going out live to the entire world. They will cut off the...
Mad as hell.
Let's upload the data to the net.
You heard him.
Right.
Sir, C2 has made contact with the Supreme Commander.
Perfect. That clears up our last problem then. I have no idea how you arranged the situation, but your scheme has gone well beyond what I had expected.
This guy's gonna maybe be one of the villains in Season 2 then.
I didn't think you'd go this far.
It wasn't me.
What?
This time I didn't use the power. Or I should say I didn't mean to use my Geass.
Yeah. Don't say you didn't use it. You used it.
What I felt earlier was...
I knew there were risks when we made our contract. You told me how dangerous this power could be. Nonetheless...
Yes, you're worthy of being called my child now.
What madness is this?
Princess Cornelia,
and what's she gonna think of this?
Follow me unless you want to come along. Have you located her yet? Where is she?
I don't know. We haven't been able to contact General Dalton either.
Maybe he could just get shot down by accident right now.
Would never do
Wouldn't that be great?
I wish there were room to negotiate here, but we can't be connected to Kirihara now. We need to save ourselves first. Yes, and the souvenir. Is it ready?
How pathetic. Your survival is all that counts in all of this?
My lady, you really shouldn't speak like that. We need to survive for the sake of Japan as well.
But then what's the point if we're all that's left?
I don't recognize her. Are we supposed to know her?
What purpose is having Kyoto if we don't act now?
I can't believe Yuffie would order the slaughter of all those innocent people. I've got to find her.
Well, you said it yourself. It's an order.
Hey, the Britannian forces...
And you're just not going to acknowledge at all how this completely goes against your own worldview, as you yourself said. Why am I not surprised?
Attention, Zero. Return that unit. It's property of our military.
This is my order to all Black Knights. Euphemia has become our enemy. The specially administrated zone of Japan is a cowardly trap designed to lure us in. All armored autonomous battle knight units, advance on the ceremony grounds and wage an attack. Wipe out all
my
the
ass.
forces. Save the Japanese. Hurry! I have to. I must find Yuffie. Find her and kill her.
So that was a hell of a thing. And it actually does give me hope now that his friend, whose name I'm still refusing to remember, but I won't call him by my nickname either at this point, that this all was deliberate character development for him, and he's going to realize now that just giving an order doesn't mean it's automatically morally right. But we'll all have to see where that takes us next time. And this definitely, throws the whole chessboard across the wall and changes all the rules to go into the final 3 episodes of the season, and then whatever Season 2 is. But that's all for a later date. For now, this was one hell of an episode. Didn't see any of this coming, but it all does fit perfectly in, which is pretty impressive because I had my doubts at the beginning there. But his losing control of it really does cover a whole multitude of contrivances, I guess you'd call them. But considering how well they fit, I can't complain at all. So, see you all next time.